girl Bree, and I'm back again. Hey y'all, how are y'all doing? This is going to be a part 2 of my unpopular opinions. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. The first topic in my part 2 of this video is women or men complaining about who they're in a relationship with. Okay? I understand people that like to vent to other people about their relationship. Okay? My thing is, if you're going to vent to somebody, vent to God, vent to a relationship counselor. Don't vent to family, friends. Don't do it. Just don't do it. I'm going to tell you why. Because 9 times out of 10, whoever you are venting to, and they don't know your situation like you know your situation, okay? They don't know what's going on behind closed doors. They only knowing what you tell them. They're not hearing, 9 times out of 10, they're not hearing both sides of the story. Even if they did hear both sides of the story, that's just something you do not include your family or your friends in. Because when it comes down to you bringing your significant other around, they've already formed an opinion of your significant other when you bring them around. And you don't want that to happen, because you don't want your family or your friends to have an ill concept of that person. Especially if it's something little that you're venting about. If it's something like, now little things can turn into a big thing. So I shouldn't say little things, but for example, if you complaining to your family or your friends about how your significant other doesn't help out with the kids, you know, when you need help, that's a simple issue that can be a big issue if it continues. You know what I'm saying? My thing is with that is this was a team effort making this child. So both parties need to do their part. One person shouldn't be doing everything. I know, like, in the past, women was doing everything in the household, but it's not like that. No, it shouldn't be like that anymore. It should be men and women helping each other with the kids. It shouldn't just be women doing that, or it shouldn't just be the man doing it. Both parties need to work together and help out. And another thing too, men complaining about how they don't get enough intimate time at home. 9 times out of 10, that woman that's doing everything with those kids are not having help. So the last thing they want to think about is having intimate time with you. Because by the time they get finished doing everything while you was sitting down watching the game, or you was sitting down playing the game, they was doing what they need to do with the kids. So by the time you want to do it, guess what? They too tired to do it because you didn't help them. So that goes hand in hand. And more of the topic is, don't complain about your significant other if you're going to stay with them, number one. And number two, you don't want your friends and family to form an opinion on your significant other if you are planning on staying with them. Go to a marriage counselor or a relationship coach, or pray about it. Because God, He can help you center yourself, okay? And even if you don't believe in God, I understand. Go to a relationship counselor or somebody. Get somebody's professional opinion. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, moving right along. Okay, so this next topic is a little bit similar to what I was just talking about. This topic is, why are there so many single mothers? Why? And I want to talk about 3 things on this topic. One being, I empathize and sympathize with the women and men that didn't have problems with their significant other until the baby came. Because they couldn't take care of their responsibilities. Or, no, I ain't gonna say couldn't. They didn't take care of their responsibilities and didn't care to take care of their responsibilities. I empathize and sympathize with y'all because it's rough out here. And for you to have a baby with somebody that just was not ready, that shouldn't be a thing. Because if you man or woman enough to lay down and make that baby, then you should be man and woman enough to take care of your responsibility. That shouldn't be an option for either party, woman or man. It should not be an option. You should take care of your responsibilities. Okay? So I empathize and sympathize with y'all that just didn't have a team player. Women, we got to stop ignoring these red flags. You knew when Craig was not working, okay, and being lazy, watching TV all day, playing the game all day, you knew Craig was doing that. So why did you have a baby with Craig? Okay? Why did you have a baby with Craig? You thought Craig was going to change when the baby came? No, ma'am. If you knew Craig wasn't doing what he needed to be doing in the household before y'all had kids, why are you having kids with Craig? Okay? I'm looking at you sideways because it's like, ma'am, get it together. Use your common sense. Don't ignore those red flags. Because they're not blue, they're not purple. These are red flags. Run. Run. Okay? Don't stay with these men in hopes that they will change when the baby comes. Because that's not realistic. If they're not doing it now, they're not going to do it when the baby comes. Okay? Don't ignore the red flags. Because sometimes I'm really thinking y'all just ignoring the red flags, because there's no way that in some situations that this person did a whole 360. Okay? Now, some situations, like I said, I empathize and sympathize with y'all, because maybe the red flags wasn't as clear as it should have been. But sometimes the red flags are clear as day, honey. You can see them. Just don't ignore the red flags. One thing I did want to touch on is sometimes women, I know, with our hormones and things like that, it's kind of hard. But encourage these men to do better. Encourage them. Let them know that you appreciate them for all that they do. The men that are trying to be in these kids' life. Let's lift them up instead of keep tearing them down. Let's try to say, you know what, baby, I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking that trash out. I appreciate you paying that bill. I appreciate it. Thank you. Because sometimes that's all that they want to hear. Sometimes that's really all they want to hear. Okay? Let's lift them up instead of tearing them down. Oh, let's stop saying what they're not doing and telling them that you appreciate what they are doing. Because maybe they might do better if you continue to lift them up and tell them that you appreciate them. Yeah, my boyfriend is mimicking me in the background. So if it look like I'm looking everywhere, I'm looking at him like, you need to leave me alone while I'm trying to edit this video. You need to leave me alone while I'm trying to film this video. Okay? Close the door, Mike. Anyway, y'all. But basically, don't ignore the red flags. Be mindful who you laying down with. Okay? And lift these men up. They go through a lot as black men already. So the last thing they want to hear about is you complaining about what they're not doing when they are trying. Let's put that in all caps. When they are trying, okay? And this next topic, if y'all haven't watched My Needy Friend Story Time, definitely go watch it. Because this is basically piggybacking off of that. And this topic is friends that expect for you to help them when you're doing good in life. Okay? You cannot help somebody that is not helping themselves. Because why should I every other week give you money and you not hustling to get money? Why should I give you anything just because you're my friend? Nothing's free. Friendship does not exclude you from that. You need to be out here hustling just like I am. Okay? Yes, for example, let's just say I'm doing good in life. You know, I got a big, nice house. I got a pool. I got this big old, movie theater in my house. Let's just say that. Why should I give you anything just because I'm doing better than you are? I shouldn't have to give you anything. You should be working hard to get the things that you need. Okay? I shouldn't always have to give you a ride. I shouldn't have to always give you money or anything like that. You need to go out here and get it just like I had to. Okay? Just because you're my friend don't mean that you can use me. Okay? You need to go out here and hustle just like I had to for what I have. And that's just that on that. And this right here, this gotta be said. What's up with these rude customer service workers? You work in customer service. Why are you being rude when I'm asking you a question about something that you should already know? If you're working at a restaurant, anywhere. And if you don't know the answer, why are you giving me an attitude about it? Just go figure it out. Go find out what the answer is. Okay? Why are you being rude to me, honey? If I'm trying to order my Happy Meal, give me my Happy Meal. Why you gotta have a nasty attitude about it? If I'm asking you a question about, and I'm just using this as restaurants, but this can apply anywhere, grocery stores, anywhere that's customer service. If I'm asking you for help, that's what you should be doing. You shouldn't have an attitude about it. You shouldn't give me a hard time about it. Just tell me what I need to know so I can move on with my day, okay? It'll be a lot easier if y'all wasn't so nasty to people when they're asking questions and asking for help at a job you work at. If you don't like customer service, guess what? Don't work in it. Do something else outside of customer service. Get another job. There's plenty of jobs out here that's not in customer service that you can work at. Pick those jobs. If you're going to have a nasty attitude to people. This next topic, it goes hand in hand. Rude customers. And I deal with them every day. So this really hits home for me. My thing is, if you're asking for help, and let's just say I tell you, unfortunately, we don't have an option for what you're wanting. We just don't have the option. We don't offer that. Let's just say I tell you, no, we don't offer that. I do apologize. That's just not something we offer. Why are you getting mad and cussing me out about something that I cannot change? I do not own this company, okay? I cannot make rules that do not exist. I cannot compensate for something that we do not offer, okay? We just don't offer it. Let it go. Move on to the next place that may offer that, okay? Google it. Look it up. Who offers what, okay? Another thing. Stop telling people that work somewhere how to do their job. Stop it. Stop it. Don't tell me how to do my job, because I'm working here. You do not work here, so you can't tell me how to do my job. Don't tell me how to do my job. That's the most rudest thing you can ever do, is tell somebody how to do their job. Don't do that. Don't do that. Also, customers, sometimes y'all be just plain stupid. And what I mean by that is y'all will get mad at a company when you sign a contract on something and didn't read the fine print. When you don't read something and you get mad because you didn't read something, that's on you at that point. You shouldn't have signed that contract with that company unless you knew everything that was going to come with that. Don't get mad at a company that you signed a contract for whatever product that they were offering and you didn't read the fine print. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because now you looking like you can't read. No, it's giving you didn't read. You either can't or you didn't read. And at this point, adults, y'all should be reading contracts before you sign anything. Okay, next topic. This is the last topic. And this is about parents saying and doing too much in front of their kids. This topic came to me when I seen this TikTok of this woman, basically, long story short, talking about how her daughter was doing cartwheels and flips at recess and she didn't have no panties on under her dress. And I was so surprised on the comments on this. The little girl said, so apparently the mama told the little girl that you can let it breathe. Basically talking about at night when she's going to sleep, she can let her vagina breathe. Why are you telling a little girl that she needs to let her vagina breathe at night so she don't have to wear no drawers? And the thing is, her mom didn't say at night. She was just saying sometimes you can let it breathe. Was telling her daughter that. And the child is being a child. You know what I'm saying? Why are you sending your daughter to school with a dress on in elementary school with no drawers on? And this basically, the little girl went to school and told her teacher, oh, well, sometimes you got to let it breathe. And the teacher talking about she laughed about it, and the mama was laughing, people was laughing in the comments about that. And I just didn't think that was funny. Because if it had been a male teacher there and did something to that little girl, it would have been a problem. Why is your child going to school with no drawers on? And she got a dress on and she's in the elementary school. Why are you not putting panties or whatever that child wears? Why are you not putting that under her dress? You know these little kids are going to play outside. You know these little kids are not going to care about, they're not thinking nothing about them not having drawers on. They're just thinking about what you told them, that they can just let it breathe. Why are we telling our kids to let it breathe? Okay? Why? Why do they need to let it breathe? As a little kid, they don't need to let it breathe. They good. They can put on little panties at night. They can go to school with drawers on. And another thing, y'all cussing in front of y'all kids. Y'all think that's cute. It ain't. It ain't cute. It ain't. If your child can't even say their ABCs, but they know cuss words, that ain't cute. That ain't cute. I'm looking at y'all sideways, like, why they don't know their ABCs, but they can cuss. They can cuss somebody out. It's giving real ignorant. Not on the child's part, on the parent's part. Yeah. It's not a good look at all. I'm not a parent, but some of the things that parents do in front of their kids and saying in front of their kids is not right. Y'all need to kind of watch what y'all say and do around your kids. Because they're going to remember what you said. They're going to remember what you did in front of them. They're going to remember. So y'all need to really be mindful of that. Because it's not a good look. That little girl going to school with just a dress on and no drawers under that. And y'all laughing in the comments. She said that to her teacher. No, that's not funny. That's not funny. And if I was that teacher, I'd be like, now why in the world would she send her child to school with no drawers on? And she know they're going to play outside. She know that little kid is not going to sit crisscross in their legs and all this. They know the kid is not going to do that. But anyways, child, that is the end of this video. Thank y'all so much for continuing to support my channel. We on the road to 100 subscribers. Help your girl get there. What did I say in the beginning of the video? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Follow my social media. It is always in my description box below. Thank y'all. Bye.